Hi Cancer, this is your July general reading. Obviously this reading cannot match everybody's life, all the cancers out there. So I'm just asking you to take from the reading what you feel resonates with you. I'm going to begin the reading straight away. I've already pre-shuffled and laid the cards out purely to save time so I can concentrate more on the reading. The first card we have is the Page of Cups reversed. The cups are very much water sign related. Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer. So it's very much your energy is being brought in to this reading and being brought in this month. The page is reversed, as you can see. It is possible that at the moment you are exhibiting some childish behaviour. If you think about a child when he's having a temper tantrum, it's almost like you feel you're not getting your way with something, or a situation isn't going the way that you want it to go. The page can also be representative of somebody bringing messages to you, and maybe you're not receiving the messages, or the messages that you've received are not quite what you want, and it is resulting to you acting in this way. But overall, it is showing that somebody is acting in an immature way, and maybe that needs to be addressed. The next card we have is the Four of Pentacles. The Pentacles are very much earth related, which and very much money and material things. It is showing that maybe you're holding on to something too tightly, or you're afraid of letting something go because this has fallen within your what's helping you or what's going against you. It can indicate that there's a lot of sentimentality going on, and somebody is maybe hoarding things. They could be either sentimental objects, or it could be money, it could be a relationship. But somebody's holding on to something extremely tightly because they are afraid of letting it go. Somebody's feeling possibly some financial pressure or some insecurity regarding finances, and maybe they're holding on to every penny they get at the moment and not wishing to spend or share anything because they're fearing some loss with money or some insecurity around money. It is saying that you need to appreciate everything that you actually have achieved at the moment. And, you know, maybe not. Don't be so fearful about losing something, because you've done all the groundwork with something. And that should be making you feel confident in regards to moving forward with your life. If somebody around you has been feeling unwell, or you've been feeling unwell, it can signify a return to better health. But I just feel that either somebody's being very sentimental with things, with either their feelings, maybe somebody is having to let something go and they're feeling extremely sentimental over this. Maybe there's been a loss within a relationship and you are looking back over old photos or gifts that the person brought for you, or memories related with this person, and it's making you feel very sentimental. Because I feel very much that you're holding on to something because you're very much afraid of letting it go. And maybe that is coming across in a very emotional way, in the sense of this, I don't want to say childish behaviour, because I don't want you to think of it as a child literally having a temper tantrum, but maybe that something needs to be let go of and you're fearing that, and it's causing you to behave in an unreasonable behaviour, so to speak. The next card we have is the Magician, which is a major arcana card. It is reversed. In the upright position, the Magician has all the tools at his disposal for his next adventure. When it's reversed, because this card has fallen within the root of the issue, your unconscious mind, what you are maybe thinking or feeling deep inside. And I feel very much that maybe you feel you've lost some control. Maybe you feel that you haven't got all the tools at your disposal to improve a situation. Maybe with that Four of Pentacles, because you're holding on to something so tightly because you're afraid to let it go, it's then resulting in making you feel pretty much stuck within a situation. And your thoughts are keeping you stuck in this, where if you turned your thoughts and energy around, you could see that you do have all the tools laid out in front of you to improve something. And maybe getting over the fear of letting something go will help you to achieve that. Because at the moment, I feel very much that you're not feeling able to move on. And it's keeping you stuck within a situation. And you need to rectify that and to take action. And maybe not hold on so tightly to something or to a situation. And the next card we have is the Queen of Wands. This is very much a fire energy with the wands. And this has fallen within the effects of the past. Something in the past that's having an effect on you now. The Queen can normally signify a very determined woman, very much a fire energy. Somebody who is well balanced, nurturing, very much a sociable woman. She has a lot of influence over people, but in a comforting way. She seems to instinctively understand people that are close to her. And maybe this is somebody around you that is quite a determined, forceful energy, but in a nice way. She just seems to understand those close to her. And, you know, it is possible that you know somebody like this. There is somebody within your life like this who has this effect on you. Maybe it's you at the moment portraying this energy of determination. And maybe you are, you know, feeling very sociable and nurturing towards others at the moment. But I feel very much that it's somebody that you've known. And, you know, she's extremely well balanced and very nurturing and very much a sociable person. And had a good effect on you, I feel. Very much. As I said, if it's not representative of somebody that you know or have known, then it could be very much your personality at the moment. Maybe you are feeling the need to tap in to very much a determined side of you, to be able to obtain your goals. The next card we have is the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands, this has fallen within the present time. What's going on around in your life now? It is saying that work is good at the moment and possibly money is good. On a very cheerful note, it can indicate that there's special events going on at the moment. Somebody you know may be getting married, there could be christenings, you know, there could just be events that you've been invited to. If you're single, it can suggest that if you went along to one of these special events, i.e. the christenings or marriages, that you could possibly meet somebody while you're there. It is also saying that to make a to-do list, to jot down things that need to be done to help get some organisation in your life. It's also saying not to rush into things, to take your time over certain situations. But it is saying that you could be in a situation where you're starting to reap the rewards for something you've done, be it creative, work related, some pursuit that you've been doing, is saying that you can now start to possibly reap the rewards for that. But overall, the card shows you broadening your life in general. Having fun within your life, having fun with your friends, It can also indicate putting roots down somewhere, possibly even maybe you've been thinking about moving home and you're wanting to put roots down somewhere new. It's very much a sociable card as well, and it could just indicate that you're very much enjoying the company of your friends and family at the moment. The next card we have is the Five of Swords. Now, the swords are very much air-related energy, and it can indicate that there's some mixed feelings about something. This card has fallen in your near future. So not the distant, but the near, within the few weeks. And it can be suggestive that maybe there's been a failure with something, or there is challenges at work, disagreements at work. There could also be some disagreements and some arguments going on within a love relationship. And it can be suggestive that because of these challenges and these little conflicts and arguments that are going on, it's resulting in some mixed feelings about something. It can indicate that you're coming across in quite an aggressive way. And you have to understand that you cannot always have things your own way. That there has to be some give and take. And that you have to admit when you have made a mistake. Because like I said, you can't have things your way all the time. And if there are arguments or conflicts going on within a situation in your life, maybe it could be because mistakes have been made and you're not willing to admit to those mistakes. And if you just admitted that you was wrong on this occasion and be prepared to maybe back down, then that would calm any chaos, conflicts, arguments that are going on. Because I do feel there's very much some mixed feelings or challenges that you're facing, and you need to maybe look at the way you're coming across to people, because maybe you're coming across in a very much an aggressive way, and that's not good, and that's just going to cause more conflict. Sorry, excuse me for 1 second. My dog wants to go out to the garden. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. My dog was at the door and she wanted to go and chase some birds. The next card we have is the Ten of Wands. As I said, Wands very much fire energy. This is how you are feeling at the moment. And it's indicating that you could be feeling quite overloaded with responsibilities at the moment. You could feel that you've taken on too much too soon. It could be within a work situation where you've kind of said, yes, you know, I can do that, I'll do this, I'll do that. And then you're actually sitting there now thinking, oh my God, how am I going to do all these things? I haven't got enough time. And you're feeling completely burdened down. It can show that you have literally just been overworking, and you've been putting so much time and effort into work that it hasn't allowed you to have enough time for love. And you're just generally feeling completely overloaded with responsibilities. And all of this is weighing quite heavily on your mind at the moment. And maybe you need to sit down and think, well, you know, I'm not Superman or Superwoman. Maybe I have taken on a little bit more than I can chew, and I need to address that. Maybe you just need to organise things a little better within your life. But overall, I think very much at the moment you're feeling completely bogged down by everything. Maybe if you ask people around you for some help or support, or maybe if you just delegated a little bit more. You know, if you're feeling completely overloaded at work and then you're coming home and you're having to deal with so much stuff within the home, then maybe delegation is needed there. Maybe make somebody else responsible for the laundry or cooking the dinner or doing the shopping, whatever. Maybe at work you may be able to delegate some jobs that need doing to other members of staff. But overall, I feel very much that you're just feeling completely like the world's on your shoulders at the moment, and you've taken on more than you can possibly cope with. The next card we have is the Devil. This is a major arcana card. This has fallen within your environment, friends and family. It's about struggle, decisions needed to be made, manipulation. It's very much saying that you almost feel, or somebody around you feels, if it's not you, or as I said, if it's your environment, you feel very much tied to something. It's like you've committed yourself to something and you now feel trapped by it. And you could be thinking, well, I wish I actually hadn't committed to this now, because it isn't actually what I want. It could be that, you know, you are committed to a financial agreement that you've promised to, if, as an example, if you've taken out a loan or you've gone and bought yourself a new car, and now you know that you need to pay this loan back each month or pay for this car each month, and you're actually thinking, oh dear, I've taken on this big commitment and I actually don't know now whether I can afford to do this. And, you know, it is creating some some burden to you, which is what we said with the Ten of Wands, how completely bogged down you're feeling. And maybe you are overworking or putting in longer hours at work because you need to get more money in to meet this commitment that you've made. Maybe it's a commitment within a relationship that you've made and you now feel entrapped within this relationship, and you're actually thinking, well, this commitment I've made to this person, I'm not sure now that I actually want this. Maybe you've made a commitment to live with somebody and you're actually thinking, well, it's not going the way I planned. But overall, I feel that there's some commitment within your life and it's making you feel trapped. And it's causing you some stress and worry because you're not sure how you're going to get out of this situation. Right, our next card is the King of Wands. This has fallen within your need to know area, and the king can actually represent an older male figure within your life. It can often indicate a Sagittarius man, or possibly an older man who has Sagittarius qualities about them. It's very much saying about somebody older, somebody who's a lot wiser, somebody that's very open and honest within their approach, somebody that has gained emotional maturity within their life, and that has afforded them good friends, somebody who has got very close family ties, extremely friendly, not domineering. It could even be indicating that you're showing these qualities at the moment. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person in your life. It could be you at the moment. But if it is somebody in your life that you know, they could discover a talent in you. But overall, it's showing that there's somebody that really cares about you, and somebody that is going to help you to take a leap forward. Right, our final card that we have is the Two of Cups reversed. Now, the cups are, as I said, very much water sign elements and very much emotional. It's very much saying that there's balance needed to be found in all areas of your life at this moment. For you to feel happy and relaxed, you've got to get balance. There needs to be balance between these two, because I feel there isn't much balance at the moment. Within a relationship, it can signify a breakdown or a separation within a relationship, because communication has possibly completely broke down. And that's where you need to find the balance, maybe, and get the balance back within a relationship, because I feel the communication lines are very much broken down. It can indicate that there is some betrayal, and this betrayal can lead to delays with you committing to a particular partnership. And with this betrayal, then trust is gone. And it may just be a temporary loss of trust, but overall trust is gone. I feel very much you need to get the communication lines open, because this card is showing that there is a testing and difficult time ahead within your relationships. And the fact that it is very much an emotionally based card, I would be more inclined to say that it's within a love relationship. That all the communication lines are breakdown, or there's been some betrayal, or somebody, if it's not you that's done this to somebody else, then maybe they've done this to you, and some betrayal that maybe has happened, or some lies have now created a complete mistrust. And I feel very much that if you don't find the balance within a situation, and you don't open the communication lines within this relationship, then it could very well lead to a separation. So, you know, you need to address this, because it's saying that previous happiness can lead to disharmony. It could be within a friend relationship. A very close friend has maybe let you down, or has betrayed you in some way. Maybe you've confided some very personal secrets to a friend, and they've gone and told other people these secrets that you've confided, which is now making you feel obviously very betrayed by them, and no trust within that friendship. And sadly, when there's no trust, it can result in relationships breaking down. It doesn't always have to be a love relationship. It can be a very close personal relationship in terms of a very good friendship, that you feel somebody has maybe stabbed you in the back or betrayed you in some way. And I think if you want to resolve this situation and turn it around, then communication is definitely needed here to be able to resolve this situation. Because otherwise it is going to be the end of a particular relationship. But as I said, if it isn't you that's acted in this way, then it's somebody around you. I would like to just show that at the bottom of my deck we have the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is very much linked to this Two of Cups, because it's saying that there's been some dishonesty, that somebody is behaved very selfishly, that possibly somebody has even been caught out in regards to cheating within a relationship. But there's been some form of dishonesty. And because the Two of Cups is in your distant future, I feel this is something that's going to come about. It hasn't come about yet, but it's going to, because I feel that somebody is keeping secrets. And if it isn't you keeping the secrets, then it's somebody else around you is keeping secrets. And it's going to come out. These secrets are going to be found out. And the only chance for salvation in this situation is for you to make an honest assessment of your own predicament. Because most definitely there is secrets and dishonesty. And if somebody isn't cheating within a relationship, then somebody's certainly keeping some secrets or has been telling some lies. Because it's very much saying that something is going on and it's going to be found out. That you are going to, as I said, if it's not you that's doing this within a relationship, then it's somebody else. But sometimes, as hard as it is to find out these secrets, or to find out that somebody is being dishonest or has betrayed you, for me, out of every negative situation comes a positive, because then you know who you can trust and who you can't. And I would always rather know the lies than have the lies completely hidden from me. So yes, there is some secrets in the future. Some things are going to be shown to you. And I'd just like you to keep that in mind, that there's somebody that's deceiving somebody. And if it's not you deceiving, then somebody is going to be deceiving you. And you need to know that and be warned about that. Okay, well, Cancer, that is your reading for July. I really do hope that somebody can make sense of this reading within their own lives. As I said, it is a general reading. It cannot be for every single one of you out there, but I hope that it's made sense to some of you anyway. And until the next time, take care.